Lads, lassies, welcome back to the YouTube, and today welcome to a video where basically we're going to go wakeboarding in McCormicks and we're going to go flipping in an airplane. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much for all the positive feedback on the last video with Harley. He is obviously a phenomenal wakeboarder. It was incredible to watch him in the boat and go for a shred with him. And thank you also for the positive feedback on my own wakeboarding. But anyway, we're going to get into this video starting at McCormicks, which is a cable park in Tampa in Florida. So we're on the Ultimate Wakeboard road trip. I actually must mention we're already taking bookings for the lads and lassies trip for next year, which is, I believe, from the 22nd to the 28th of March. The link is in the description. Definitely sign up. But anyway, to the video. So effectively, we'll start with my own riding. So I basically, the only footage I have is of loads of slow-mo underwhirly fives. Now, the reason for this is because the night before, some pro wakeboarder called Gunther Oka, he basically just, I'll put it up on the screen here, he basically said that I do underwhirlies too much and he's been doing them since he was 12 and that I should try and grab mine. So I decided to respond to Gunther by actually trying to grab my underwhirly. Turns out it's pretty hard. Actually very hard. One or two of them actually took me down. On top of that then I was like, right, screw this. I'm actually just going to go back to my own way of wakeboarding because that's the way I want to do it. And I did a couple underwhirly sevens. And then I also tried underwhirly 9. Was pretty close and I was about to go for another one. I reckon a couple more cracks and I would have got it. But then one of the guys, Tyler, on the trip had a pretty hectic fall on one of the rails. I warn you, the next scene is extremely graphic, so only look for 2 seconds. I'll actually only put 2 seconds in. Just get a clean. Oh, damn. Thankfully, he's okay. He's 100%. He'll be back wakeboarding, no problem. Took it like a true champ, but yeah, so I literally was riding and then he was like, Dave, like, help. So then I went and saved his life. That is Tampa. The other thing I want to show you is a special shout out to one of the girls, April, on the trip. She literally had barely wakeboarded much before that and learned a 360 in basically 3 tries, I believe. So yes, hats off to you, and we'll get more of her in a minute because there's a cool video coming. The second thing is a lot of people were trying flips. So you can see this video of my friend Kurt trying a tantrum. So basically he was trying that tantrum because they all had a bet on. So like there's I think 12 of us on the road trip and the banter is just phenomenal. It's just constant chaos and carnage in the van. And they all had a bet on to see who could land or who would try a flip. And the forfeit was to do something Australians do called a shoey. Now, basically a shoey is where you pour a can of beer into your shoe and then drink it. I don't really get it. I feel like people in Australia have things backwards. I know I have a lot of Australian viewers. I think it's obviously like a cultural thing, kind of like, I don't know, it's just a cultural thing. So they did that and that was the forfeit. The next part of the video is where we go flipping airplanes. Now, I was actually quite good at giving a bit of a storyline that day, so I'm just gonna send you to that version of me, if that makes any sense, and then I'll meet up with you afterwards. Yeah. It's a new day, and normally when you come here you go hang gliding, but Wayne and the guys from the S Cable Tours were like, right, Dave, we're gonna step it up a level. So I'm doing this thing which is called a dragonfly, which is kind of like an excuse for an airplane. I don't know. So I've done aerobatics class before and it was unbelievable in Ultimate High in the UK. This is like apparently you go flipping in planes and you come down really low. But this plane looks a little bit more homemade, so hopefully I don't die. I'm doing this. Excited, scared, feeling all the emotions. Thank you so much, Bobby. That was unbelievable. The best fun ever. I thought the scariest bit would be flipping, but when you're coming over the trees and stuff, that's unbelievable. Amazing. Thank you so much. Woo! I'm speechless. It's fantastic, terrific, tremendous. All of the above. That was honestly insane, like so fun, and obviously I've done it, like I said, at Ultimate High, but that was a lot more intense in terms of G-force and you're in a closed cabin, whereas this, it's like obviously that sketchy plane which completely adds to the dramatic side of things. In fact, the plane actually broke down like halfway through, not halfway through a flight, but like halfway through us going, but they got it fixed and some brave souls went the next day. But yeah, it was honestly unbelievable and it was a very nice treat. I think they may incorporate that in future into the road trip. Probably going to get killed for saying that, but potentially they will. Bonus footage of the pilot getting a cigarette whipped out of his mouth.
Can you get it up just a tad bit higher? There we go, perfect. There it is.
Oh. Very random, but very impressive all the same. And that's basically it for this video. So I thought I'd just make a kind of recap video to give it some narration. We still have, I think, 2 more videos from that trip to come. The next video is actually not on that trip. It's a pretty cool video of me and my friend John Dryling going to WBC and just like loads of insane riding clips. And then we actually hit Freedom Wake Park in the following video, so there'll be some boat riding because I know people want more boat riding. And yeah, so there's a bunch more videos to come. I'm going to try and narrate my way through it so that hopefully you guys enjoy it. But for now, that is it. If you do want to go on that trip, the dates are the 22nd to the 28th of March 2020. Which obviously is a long time away, but something like that you need to organise well in advance. All the links below. Thank you so much to the Ultimate Wakeboard Road Trip for having me on the trip. It says trip a lot. Anyway, I'm waffling now. So all the best. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers.